Chapter 6. Curvilinear relationship. A linear relationship is a relationship that can be best described with a straight line. A curvilinear relationship is a relationship that can be described best with a curved line. The more closely the dot cluster approximates a curved line, the stronger the curvilinear relationship will appear. Section 6.3. A correlation coefficient for quantitative data. R. A correlation coefficient is a number between -1 and 1 that describes the relationship between pairs of variables. Key properties of R. The Pearson correlation coefficient is a number between -1.00 and +1.00 that describes the linear relationship between pairs of quantitative variables. Two properties are the sign of R indicates the type of linear relationship, whether positive or negative, and the numerical value of R, without regard to sign, indicates the strength of the linear relationship. Sign of R. A number with a plus sign indicates a positive relationship, while a number with a minus sign indicates a negative relationship. If there's no sign, assume that it's a positive relationship. Numerical value of R. The closer a value of R approaches either -1 or 1, the stronger the relationship. Weaker relationships occur when R approaches 0. Interpretation of R. If generalizing beyond the limited sample of actual paired scores, R must be evaluated with the actual number of pairs of scores used to calculate R. An R of 0.5 or more represents a strong relationship. An R of 0.8 or more is expected when correlation coefficients measure test reliability. R is independent of units of measurement. It depends only on the pattern among pairs of scores. A positive value of R reflects a tendency for pairs of scores to occupy similar relative locations, high with high and low with low, in respective distributions, while a negative value of R reflects a tendency for pairs of scores to occupy dissimilar relative locations. Range restrictions. A restriction on the ranges of X or Y scores can lower the value of R because by magnifying a subset of the original dot cluster, the orderly and predictable pattern is lost. The value of R can't be interpreted as a proportion or percentage of some perfect relationship. Verbal description. When R is close to 0, you can verbalize a relationship by saying little, if any relationship exists between blank and blank. You must translate abstractions such as low goes with low to concrete terms. So, for example, a shorter student tends to weigh less.